Hi everyone, it's for the Geeky.Lykke edition, and our today's discussion is devoted to the new release and its most stunning features, and we'll pay extra attention to the new feature called margin trading. And this is why we invited a new developer to our call, Andrei. Say hello to Andrei.
Hi.
Hi. Andrei, could you please briefly introduce yourself? So what's your role in Lykke and what you're doing here?
Hi all, my name is Andrei. I'm working mostly on backend of margin trading service, but like everyone in Lykke, I usually do as we need right now.
Okay, thank you very much. So before we go to margin trading, let's briefly go through the main features, which are Bitcoin Cash and Ethereum sell limit order. So Oleg, the first question goes to you. What is Lykke's attitude to blockchain forks?
Basically, Lykke is blockchain agnostic, so it doesn't matter where we are hosted. It's just a matter of moment. And at the current stage, we are mostly on Bitcoin with the colored coins. And the next step, we may move to Ethereum with the ERC20 token, and further and further and further. What about Bitcoin Cash? We have no plans to add full support for Bitcoin Cash operations and trading, but we have introduced in the latest release the Bitcoin Cash withdrawals to outside from the trading wallet.
And can you give any implementation details regarding BCC withdrawals?
It's a simple feature that can be used. You can retrieve your Bitcoin Cash coins that were created on the moment of the Bitcoin fork some time ago. So it's just one way withdrawal for your Bitcoin Cash.
And is Bitcoin Cash available for private wallets as well?
We are working on this feature. At the moment, withdrawals are available from a trading wallet. And in the future release, I believe in the closest release, we will introduce this possibility to claim Bitcoin Cash from a private wallet. Yes.
Okay, clear, guys. Have you got any questions regarding BCC to Oleg?
My question is why we cannot use GCC as a main blockchain like Bitcoin?
There are no technical limitations, but it's just a decision, yes.
Okay.
No, Lykke, as I have said, we are totally blockchain agnostic and can move to any blockchain, but its decision is needed here, and we need to migrate and provide the support. But as for now, as far as I know, we have no plans to fully support Bitcoin Cash. We'll see in future. Probably it might be changed.
Okay, clear. Thank you very much. Let's move further to Ethereum sell limit orders. So the question is, why Ethereum buy limit orders were available in the first release, but sell orders are available only now?
It was just a technical limitation. There were no difference in the scheme to implement and provide the either Ethereum orders or either some other blockchain orders. We have implemented on top of our off-chain protocol for colored coins, for Bitcoin, where the most of our current instruments are located. And we have a small depth for Ethereum sell orders. Ethereum buy orders, basically, the difference is the next, because to put a limit order to Lykke exchange, you need to provide a collateral. In case of Bitcoin and Bitcoin blockchain, you can put this collateral using off-chain protocol. You send us a collateral in a trust in the size of this limit order. And for Ethereum, just different implementation, because you need to send us this collateral on top of the Ethereum blockchain. And that's why we have released the limit orders without it. First, just not to spend time and not to wait the full implementation because of a few instruments. And as for now, all the limit orders for all the instruments on the Lykke exchange is now available.
Clear. Thank you very much.
I have a question.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question.
Sorry,
I just didn't get limit orders on Ethereum. Are they gonna be affected some Bitcoin network, or it's just by itself?
Yes, we have cross-chain limit orders for instruments over. At the moment, we have covered all the variations and all the possibilities for all the instruments. So it might be BTC, Ethereum instrument, and
so
there are no limitations at the moment.
I can put
yes,
between different.
Ethereum, yes. As we have discussed in previous in our previous meetups, so it is available because we are putting the collateral in trust inside of limit order. So you first send some amount equal to your order to Lykke, and then waiting for execution or canceling.
Right now it's transactional, or it's not yet? Exchange.
What do you mean by
exchange? If exchange.
No, it's not atomic. So because you first,
it's gonna be.
It's not possible to do a cross-chain atomic. As for now, I cannot see how we can do it, because you need to send this amount of a first leg of a trade as a collateral in a trust way, in the size of a limit order. For example, if you want to put 1 Bitcoin and as a limit order and to buy Ethereum on this amount, you need first to send us this 1 Bitcoin to our buffer wallet as in a trusted way. Yes.
This is I asking because today I've seen in Facebook this post about atomic cross-chain development.
Probably I might be missing something, and there are some developments on. We might discuss this with Misha. Probably there are some schemes. Yes, he has mentioned that there are schemes, but as far as I know, it's currently only as idea, and we haven't started the implementation yet. And I might be missing some details.
Okay. I have no questions about that.
Okay, thank you, guys. So let's move further. Oleg, previous time you touched upon high-frequency trading, right? So is this feature, was it released in the latest release, or is it still under implementation?
Yes, we're still working on it. So the basic API for HFT is ready, and we are working on the web. We have plans to have the HFT release in the same way, in the same time when we will be releasing the first version of Web Wallet for Lykke. The Web Wallet will have a limited features lists and will be extended with future iterations. On the first stage, it will be only a HFT page, a balances page, and transactions and transfers between the HFT accounts and the trading wallet. So basically, we are mostly working now on this web wallet part, API for this, and the transfers between accounts, because previously we have only 1 account matched to your client ID, and as for now, 1 client might have your accounts, wallets, for example, for HFT and for other future developments.
Do you understand that engine is quite ready, but we just
Yes, engine is ready. Moreover, we have done some performance loading tests, some load tests, and it seems that it's operating normally. And we have touched the capacity of the matching engine, so there are no stoppers or blockers on the HFT side. Moreover, we are staying in touch with matching engine developers and finding the ways and finding the bottlenecks to enhance these metrics.
Yep, because today I have a message that we need to think about how to.
Yes. So
how to improve the matching engine, as I understand.
Yes, with this release, we are touching the core features and core themes, how to improve the basic stuff like our exchange and matching engine at all.
That's the question. If you remove matching engine and put some kind of mock on there, did you Do we need?
Yes, yes, we have plans to mock them.
You have plans. You have plans.
Okay. We haven't done it yet. We have plans to mock it and to verify what will be the output. Yes.
Okay.
Andrew, I can't move further without asking you if you still have some questions to Oleg. Andrew?
No,
what stage? What is the stage right now of implementation?
HTTP API is ready. Web Wallet.
Web Wallet, yes. What do you believe?
As for Web Wallet, we have received the Web Wallet developer in our full time for us. So he started to work with us in full time starting on this week. He has implemented and connected the Laos integration and started to implement the first pages. And tomorrow, most probably, we will see the balances page with authorization. So I believe the first vision of this HTTP release hopefully will be available till the end of the week.
So next week we can see something.
Yes. It should be some internal working prototype will be available till the end of this week, I believe.
Oh.
Well, I hope that next time we have Geeky.Lykke edition, we will discuss this feature being released already. Okay, so let's go further. Let's move to the much-awaited feature, margin trading. Andrei, now it's your turn. So, what is margin trading? Please tell us in few words, and what does this feature allow our users to do?
To put it simple, margin trading is trading with leverage. It allows users to buy or sell different asset pairs like BTC USD or Euro USD, and to do it with leverage. And then one of the most interesting features of margin trading is short positions. For example, if we're talking about exchange like Lykke exchange, and we have BTC, we can buy dollars or euro using this BTC, but we can't sell euro till we don't have it in our wallet. But in case of margin trading, our account balance is just for margin for our positions. Is used as margin for our positions, so we can open positions. So we can sell different instruments or buy them, even if we don't have them. And we don't. I can say that we collateral, but we use balance of our account as margin. So something like this.
And what does, in general, leverage presuppose? Can you give us some real-life examples?
Yeah, let me try it. So let's imagine that you have, for example, $1, and you want to make some trade. But of course, $1 is too small value, and if price changes, for example, for 1%, you have only 1 cent. But if you have leverage, for example, 100, this means that someone gave you $99, and you can open your position using $100. And in this case, if the price changes for 1%, if it goes up, and then you earn $1. So in fact, you double your initial deposit. But the other side of this is if the price goes down, then you lose all your money.
That can be tricky. Okay, guys, please ask Andrei some more questions, maybe something more related to the technical side of the issue.
I can ask questions. I've been involved in development process when we just was kicking it off. I will just ask question what I knew, how is it stays intact, or we change this procedure. If we wanted to put money to margin trading account as a collateral, is it going to be through spot Lykke Wallet account to margin trading and back?
Yes, we to trade in to deposit money to margin trading account, we need to transfer them from spot account and to trust Lykke this money.
And what was the base currencies? Probably you told it.
At the start, the base currency will be Bitcoin.
So
only Bitcoin, but in future, in near future, we are planning to add other fiat currencies.
Okay, I think it's just today's decision. Tomorrow, if we have some changes, we will speak about little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right now a decision about BTC, as I can see.
Yeah.
Because I was involved in these processes and these discussions. Right now, things are being changed very rapidly, let's say.
We use BTC now just to simplify the regulation questions, and till we don't have all licenses and all.
For sure, everything is about regulation here.
Yeah, that's
all the issues is here.
Yeah.
And leverage on BTC gonna be?
Yes, we will have leverage on BTC. Leverage depends not on base currency, but it depends on asset pair.
So it's going to be different leverage on different asset pair, yeah?
Yeah. For different instruments that we have for users, we have different leverage.
Yeah.
For example, for fiat pairs like Euro USD, we have 100 leverage. For instance, all these values can be changed at any moment. They are set up by our risk guys. They know which leverage.
Disclaimer. It's kind of disclaimer what's going to happen. Okay. So it's actually you can see this no source code in GitHub. You can take it. You can compile it. I believe. It was on the GitHub. Right now, it is in the GitHub.
Yes, all our code is on GitHub.
Also regarding this, as for Spot, so Machine Engine, we have Kotlin and Java used there, and as far as I see, we are using .NET and C# for margin trading, and as far as I see, we have a separate engine. Those are particular reasons and what instruments we used and why.
C# we just think why not to do it in a different language, just to have technologies. We will see. It's like I was thinking when I was kicking it off in .NET, I was thinking if something is wrong in that technology, we have at least hatched. We have experience already right now. What problem we're gonna have in .NET Core? I believe right now it's in a .NET Core 2.0. It's not gonna be a lot of problems. By the way, you've measured some performance, as I remember. What was?
Yeah, we did.
What was the most beautiful numbers?
The most beautiful numbers is about 4 milliseconds for request. From request from user till response. Request for open order, for example. The user sent request to server and received response in about 4 or 5 milliseconds.
As I remember, there were some tasks for improvement about caches and other stuff.
This is the most beautiful number, in fact, but average value is about 20-30 milliseconds. But yes, when we started to test our performance, we have numbers like 1 second, 2 seconds.
Moreover, I can tell you it's right now in production in Kubernetes, because this weekend we moved it. Eventually, everything.
We migrated to Kubernetes.
Yes. Everything is in Kubernetes, so right now we can scale it out. Just I don't know in a speed of writing YAML file.
So we have the margin trading machine engine running on top of our current technology stack for other services, and in the same processes and the same workflow, right?
.NET Core.
And by the way, you have mentioned some testing, performance testing, and what about the load testing? Do we have some beautiful numbers here? How many requests, orders, how many orders per second, per minute we can process and handle?
It depends. In fact, the average number here is about 6. Let me remember. Yeah,
Just
about 20 open orders in second, and 20, 30.
So we can open 20, 30 orders in a second.
Yeah.
Good as a start, right?
I believe it's just a start. There are a lot of places to.
Yeah, decided to stop.
No optimizations were done directly. Yes.
Yeah. We just decided to stop improving performance. We decided that it will be enough for the start.
Yeah.
Yes. Done is better than perfect.
And as I can understand, we have some kind of risk system there.
Yeah.
Because
Yes. By the way, what about the risk systems, risk management, and risk management tools?
We have a risk management system that constantly controls our aggregated positions and a number of other metrics, and it makes some decisions. So, for example, if our position is too high and it provides too much risk for us, then we can hedge this position with our partners. And I think, and even if something goes really wrong, if we understand that hedging won't help us at this moment, we can even stop trading for instrument or for all instruments or for a number of certain instruments.
let's hope it's not going to happen.
We hope
that something is going on. I believe. How many unit tests you have right now, by the way, to test?
I don't know.
Just fire out the number, like 100, 200.
I think 200 or 300 for the engine.
It's just to make sure that engine does its job.
And what about the risk management system? As far as I heard, it automatically takes decisions based on the input and external parameters. It's quite risky part here, because if you are providing the automatic leveraging or automated hedging on the other changes, what is the situation here?
It also has a lot of unit tests, and we constantly discussing all the algorithm and trying to improve them. While we are not, for now, we are not go live, and we hope that we can fix all the problems and find all issues till we go live.
Yes, for sure. It's
so you're
constant, infinite process to improve here. Yes.
Yeah.
So you're using this time for solving legal problems to improve tech problems.
Yeah.
If you're just using that time, okay.
But still, if some critical situation occurs, are there any notification systems?
Of course. In fact, we have a lot of different notifications from a risk control system and from a margin trading system itself. We have notification in Slack. We have a lot of different logs, and I'm sure that we will notice all problems if we will happen.
Moreover, I'd like to add, we use Slack for notification because we can have it in mobiles and iPads. So if something is really going wrong, I can hear it from any.
I've seen you
in
have
your
it
room.
on
In your room, yes.
watch.
yes. Even I can see it here. Yes. If no something is not happening, I can see it. Yeah. Everywhere. This is very serious stuff. Yeah.
But are there any special people that take control of this risk management system?
Yeah, of course. We have risk team. Let's name it risk team. We have a support panel for them. They can and a number of different reports. They can monitor what's happening in our system and make some decisions, change different settings and so on. And this we're planning to have at least two risk officers that are located in different time zones, for example, in India and in Canada. So they will be available 24 hours.
That's
They
great.
will be our eyes.
Yeah, we hope we'll have it.
Okay, guys, do you have any other questions to Andrei? I understand that such a feature triggers a lot of questions around it. Okay,
Generally, everything is understandable. Yeah.
That's great. Okay, then thank you very much. I guess that's it for now. And I would like to remind our viewers that in case you have any questions or maybe suggestions or remarks, please feel free to leave your comments below this video, or maybe contact our fabulous technical support, or contact us at Telegram. So we'll be waiting for your requests. Thank you very much, guys. So see you next week. Bye-bye.
Thank you. See you.